Slight miss this quarter, but still strong, of course, year over year in terms of gains. But let's just run through these numbers. So revenue coming in at 125.6 billion. The forecast was for 119.7, so a nice 5 billion beat there on the revenue line, and they're comfortable, almost doubling their EPS estimate. The estimate was 723, came in at 14.09. Just going through the individual lines very quickly. So AWS revenue was forecast at 12.8, came in at 12.7. International revenue came in nicely ahead of forecast, 37.4. The forecast was 32.4. And North American also ahead, but just slightly, 75.3. The forecast was 73.9. So it was really on North American international sales that was beat on the revenue line, particularly international, as opposed to on the AWS side. And just looking at the guidance as well for Q1, revenue guidance was expected to come in at 95.7, and they're giving a guide of 100 to 106 billion for Q1, so a nice beat there. Going to be interesting as well, just Mike, if I dig in a bit deeper, to see where their EPS beat has come through, but I wonder if it is COVID costs not coming in quite as high expected. They're forecasting 2 billion in COVID costs for the first quarter. I've just got to dig in and find that for the past quarter, but either way, a strong beat on the top line and very much so on the bottom line.
Yes. Hi, and welcome to Sweetest Trade. Today is February 6th, and I just want to do a quick update on my positions. But before I continue, I just want to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Also, right now, Webull is currently offering 2 free stocks. One when you sign up, and one more when you deposit $100. You can always take that money back when you get your free stocks. If you are interested, I will go ahead and leave my link down below. So Amazon closed at 33.52. Once again, it has been a big disappointment for the past 6 months. And you would think with blowout earnings, the stock price would be at least 3,500. It's not. And at the same day as earnings, Jeff Bezos announced he's stepping down as CEO. So let's take a look at the 1-year chart. So it did get to a high of 3,500, but that was back in September, early September. And then after that, it's just consolidating between the 3,100 and the 3,300 range. Since July, it's been doing that. And then it did get above 3,400 twice last week, but it just could not hold. And now we're struggling again with a 3,350 resistance here. How many times did it hit this resistance? Many times in the last month. And now, I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm still waiting for Amazon to hit 3,500 so I can break even and not worry about paying $3,000 every month in interest. And also, I made a stupid mistake. So last week, I had 2 options and I sold that. I sold those 2 options before earnings. And then I was stupid enough to buy an option, the same one, the 3,300 call option, 10 minutes before earnings. This was 10 minutes before earnings. As you can see, the time is 12:54 p.m. on February 2nd. And this cost me $26,000. And right now, the price is at $206.95. I am down $5,300 on that call option. And it's quite scary. Very scary because this one expires April 16th. There's still some time, but with Amazon options, time is just not on our side. Every single day that goes by, it loses value. It says that theta is 127, meaning every single day it loses $127. And the theta increases the closer it gets to the expiration date. I shouldn't have rebought the same option because the IV was extremely high right before earnings report. And then the day after, it went down. And that's always the case with almost every single option, call option. And for me to break even on that, on this call option, it would have to go to at least 3,500 because if we look at the delta is only 57, meaning every time Amazon goes up or down $1, this option contract will only go up $57. It's not a lot. I'm down 5,300. If you divide that, that's almost 100 points. I need to go up 100 points for me to break even. That's why that was a big mistake that I made. Once again, with these call options, they're just so bad, especially with these high cap stocks. They're very expensive. On the other hand, I did sell a cover call, and as you can see, the value went down. If Amazon stays flat, it's really bad for option buyers, but really good for option sellers. So for next week, I'm looking to sell another cover call. And let's just take a look and see what the premiums will be for 3,500. For 3,500, now I can only receive $700. It's unfortunate because this was actually around $4,000 right before earnings. Everything was so high. That's how much value it's lost. So just be very careful if you're planning to buy call options right before earnings like I did. This is what happens. I mean, it could have easily gone up. Of course, we could have made a lot of money, but that's a big risk. That's a $26,000 risk right there. So now I'm just waiting patiently until Amazon makes the move back up. And I might have to average down on my call option. If it goes below 200, I might have to buy another one just to average down the price, because this 260 would be difficult because every single day it loses $127. That's my quick update on Amazon.
Buying call options, make sure there's plenty of time for the stock price to move in your favor. Because right now, I am currently holding on to 7 Zoom options, and it's lost so much value because Zoom has been trading below 400 for the past almost 2 months now. So right now, Zoom did break out of the 400 range all the way to 420, but I am still down $5,570 on this. So these call options I've accumulated beginning of December. When we take a look at the Greeks, the delta is only 0.44. Once again, if Zoom goes up or down $1, this contract will go up or down $44. And look at the theta, much higher than the delta. It's at 0.71, and that's what you don't want. You want the theta to be less than the delta. Let's take a look at another option. Look at Coke. This is a very stable stock. Not too much volatility. We take a look at a February 19th call option. Let's just go to a 52 call option. We take a look at the Greeks. Right now, the delta is at 0.19, but look at the theta. It's at 0.253. Same close expiration. It's about to expire in 2 weeks, but the theta is much less than the delta. And that's what you want to look for when you're exploring options and you're buying options. Give yourself plenty of time for the stock price to move, because you don't want to end up like me, stressing out whether or not we're going to break even right now, because we always want to make a profit, but if it keeps going down, now we're wanting it to break even. What is the point of that? So it's not worth the stress, the sleepless nights. So just make sure when you're buying a call option, be aware that it's very risky and it can go the opposite way of what you expect it to go. If you got this far, let me know if you think Amazon will reach 3,500 by April 16th. Also, please don't forget to like, subscribe if you found any value or if you enjoyed this video. Thanks again.
Hi there. If you are interested in helping out the channel, you can sign up for Webull if you haven't already. They are currently offering 2 free stocks now. It used to be 4, so you don't want to wait until it gets to 1 free stock or no stocks at all. So you get 1 free stock when you open up a Webull account. And when you deposit $100 or more, you get 1 more free stock, which is valued between $8 and $1,600. And if you are transferring from another brokerage, they will reimburse you the fees up to $100. And you will also receive a complimentary 3-month subscription to Level 2 Events NASDAQ Total View from the day you sign up. So guys, what are you waiting for? 2 free stocks are waiting for you. Thanks again.